Hi guys, it's time to do another Cooking with Jay. Today we're making polenta, except I don't have polenta. I thought I did, but I don't. So we're going to use the next best thing, grits. It's grits, y'all. So these are some good old stone ground grits. Takes a while to cook. I'm going to start this off early. You need to boil some water. There we go. And we're going to throw a little bit of salt in there. Get that water going nice. Following the recipe, it's going to be 2.5 cups of water and half a cup of grits. That's going to make enough for 2 servings, which is 1 for this growing boy. Other stuff you'll need for this includes shallots, garlic, a arrabbiata sauce, an old-ass pepper that I need to cook anyway. Throw some jalapenos in there, why not? And then we got a little cheese. So while that water gets to a boil, I'm going to start cutting up some vegetables. I noticed... Don't do what I do, guys. Look, this shit's been sitting in the fridge for too long. I gotta... Look at all these weird colors. Oh, boy. I'm glad cooking kills germs, right? Alright, we got our shallots nice and minced up. We got this pan going up to medium heat. Put a little olive oil in there. Start sweating these babies off. Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Did I pick up the skills? Oh, you bet your sweet ass I did. Yeah. Come on. Oh, get in there. Oh, you're so close. Alright, so this water is boiling until I took the cover off, which means it's close enough. I'm going to put in half a cup of grits. Oh yeah, we're going to stir those in real nice. And we're going to cook this for 35 to 40 minutes at a simmer. I'm going to cover it up so it stays nice. There you go. That's how you cover a pot. Alright, take those green peppers that you sliced up and just add them to the shallots. As you can see, I've already started a little bit. We're going to throw a little more oil on top of there because, frankly, it needs it. All that oil cooked off too early. Alright, our shallots are getting nice and caramelized. The green peppers are cooking well. The grits are starting to simmer. I'm going to give those another stir real quick. Why don't I? Oh, yeah. Stir up nice, you guys. Well done. So now we got our jalapenos, which were also gross, so be sure you use your produce in time, folks. Topped and tailed them. I'm going to scoop out the seeds. You know, you don't want your seeds in there. Not a spice queen or anything like that. I just don't want to pepper spray myself. Ugh. We'll get there. Alright, peppers are minced, chopped, diced, or whatever you want to call them. I think that's a dice, except for those little guys. Whatever. I got the fan going, so that way I don't pepper spray myself. We're going to dump these peppers in, get them a little bit sauteed as well. And then it's time for our best friend, the thing that cooks real fast, the garlic. Also, after handling peppers, be sure you wash your hands. That way you don't touch your eyes or your mouth or your ding-dong or whatever and burn yourself. Because that sucks. Alright, next we're going to add the garlic. I'm going to teach you a real spectacular tip for skinning your garlic. That's not the technical term, but we're going with it. You get your garlic cloves, get a knife, put it right on top of there. Yes! There you go. Now your garlic slides right out. See? Look at that. Look at this garlic. Alright, now that I've skinned and crushed the garlic, I'm just going to pick it up. I'm going to throw it right in there. All these vegetables that I burned. Don't put your heat too high, guys. Alright, we got about 19 minutes left until these grits are cooked. So what we're going to do is, now that these vegetables are browned, quote unquote, we're going to have the sauce. We're going to let this sauce just simmer for a while, baby. Oh, yeah. All right. Got it on low heat already. I'm going to put it on super low, and hopefully this stops making a whole bunch of noise. because that worries me. Edgar, what? Are you gonna eat grits? Is that a no? So while these are simmering, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to plate, which means I got my butter softening for the grits. My cheese is doing cheese stuff. I'm going to take some basil. We're going to get a nice little garnish of some chiffonaded basil. Chiffonading is something that I can't show you with one hand, so you'll just have to trust me that I know how to do this. So the whole premise of chiffonading basil is that way you get all the flavor of the basil without leaving any of the bruising and leaving any of those good oils and juices on the cutting board. And so what that means is we got to take the basil and prepare it in a very specific way. I'm going to roll a bunch of basil leaves up like you're going to smoke a fat doobie, and we're going to cut it up. So the whole premise of chiffonading basil is that way you get all the flavor of the basil without leaving any of the bruising and leaving any of those good oils and juices on the cutting board. And so what that means is we got to take the basil and prepare it in a very specific way. I'm going to roll a bunch of basil leaves up like you're going to smoke a fat doobie, and we're going to cut it up. And if you chiffonade right, you're going to have a nice clean cut. No bruising and some solid little ribbons. Just throw that on top as a garnish. All right, my timer just went off, which means these grits are pretty much good to go. Gonna give them another quick little stir. I'm gonna turn the heat off. Peace. I'm gonna take a tablespoon of butter. Plop that right in there. We're going to let this cook off the heat for just a little bit longer, melt this butter, and then we'll plate. Yeah, I'm ready to eat. All right, good news. Tasted the grits. They taste amazing. Barely need to season them. I'm going to throw a little cheese and pepper in there. Bad news, something happened to the sauce. Appetizing. I think this will probably be okay, but keep an eye on that shit, guys. You don't want to ruin your sauce. Maybe it'll taste way better than it looks. Here's hoping. All right, so we put the grits in the bowl. Now we're going to take our ugly-ass sauce and lay that out on top. Look at that. Hearty filling. Let's see if we can save it with a little chiffonade. A little garnish. Maybe a little cheese on there. Whoop! Yeah, that looks good enough. All right, moment of truth. Let's taste this baby. Okay, I'll get a nice little bit of everything on there. Okay. Okie doke. It's good. It's too hot. Still too hot. But it is tasty. That sauce, didn't turn out as bad as I thought it might. Yay.